Hello, 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 lovely people. Welcome to day 3 of our 12 days of Christmas. I hope everyone is doing well. So today I'm making butterfly turkey, right? Butterfly turkey. So I'll tell you as we go along. This is an interesting one, yeah, but we'll start with our marinade, right? So I'm going to be making a wrap to, massage this beautiful bird, yeah, so that it's nice and tasty and juicy, right? So I'm making the wrap now, and I'm going to be putting all the measurements and the ingredients in the description box. Yeah, okay, so that if you want to try it, you can use it. Otherwise, you can use your own wrap. Okay, so after putting everything together, all the spices, dry spices together, I just added some oil, to bring everything together so that I can massage this beautiful bed with it, right? So actually on this day I went to the shops and I saw the turkey, and when I saw the turkey I'm like, oh, how about I buy some turkey and just fry them in whole or something. So there's one recipe that I've fried in whole, but this one I decided to cut it into two and then fry it, right? So here, as you can see, I'm trying my hardest to cut this bird into two. So if you try this recipe and you're able to cut it with ease, or you have a better way of cutting it, let me know, because just cutting this huge turkey into two was a challenge for me. But then I got there in the end. So when that is done, what I did was to dry it out a bit with a kitchen towel. So I dabbed it with that is me being a bit, trying to see if it's going to look like a butterfly. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I dried it. I took out the excess water with a kitchen towel, by dabbing it as you see me do, so that when I rub the marinade, it wouldn't be watery, to be just the marinade. Yeah. Once that is done, I made some scoring so that the marinade can penetrate into the flesh of the meat. So that's why you see me cutting, and you can cut anyhow any way that you want. I just haven't done this before, so I was just using a little bit of knowledge I have to just make it look good, okay? Because my family was relying on me that it will come out great. Yeah, so I wrapped this everywhere, every corner. As I was doing it, felt like bathing a little baby. That's how it felt like, because it's so big. It's like a little baby. Anyway, once you wrap everything, you just cover it with a kitchen foil and you set it aside for at least 2 hours. If you can do it overnight, that would be great, but at least 2 hours should be fine. So here we're making our batter, and I'll leave all the ingredients in the description box for you as well. So after mixing all the dry ingredients, you add your chilled water to some eggs, and then you add your flour. Okay, then you just stir everything together. When it's lumpy, don't worry, lumps are fine with this recipe, so don't worry. So you just mix everything together. I was trying to get it smooth, even though I know that lumps are fine, but yeah, don't worry. So if you have a big pot or something that you can make a lot of the batter, it doesn't matter, you can do that, and then you dip the turkey in it. But I didn't have anything like that, so I had to improvise. So here I'm pouring the batter on it, and I'm making sure that every part of the turkey is coated with some of the butter, and so that I can fry it. I cannot just fry some bit with butter and some bit without. So once I was satisfied that I've coated every part of this bed, it was time to fry. Okay, so you see me trying to get every bit coated, right? So for me, whenever I'm frying, I try to fry just a piece of something so that I can determine whether my oil is really hot. So here I just fried the neck of the turkey, and now I've added half of the turkey into my oil to fry. So you fry one half at a time, at a time. If you fry both of it, your oil will be cold and it will absorb the turkey will absorb all the oil, and your turkey will be, oily, I can say. So once you take the first one out, that took me about 20 minutes, or when it's browned like you see it, you take it to rest. And whilst it's resting, I made more incision. I scored it some more places that wasn't cut, so that the oil and the heat and everything can get there for the second fry, because you are going to fry it again, right? So I'm going to be frying this the second time. So you see me. So whilst the other one is frying, I was cutting it and I was letting it rest so that the heat will keep cooking it, right? So yeah, so once the second one is cooked for the first time, I add a bit more of the butter onto the bread, the first cooked bread, and then put it back in the oil to fry again for another 10 to 15 minutes. Then you leave it, you just take it out and put it on a paper towel or kitchen towel for it to absorb the oil. And you fry the second one. You do the same thing to the second one, you fry it, and that is it. It was my first time. I was just having an adventure, really. It was my first time. It came out really, really, really well, and I was so pleased with it. So I decided to share it with you today. So as you can see here, I'm testing it to see if it's actually cooked inside, and it was cooked beautifully. And we ate it with just fried plantains, because I like to eat weird things sometimes, just meat and some simple things. So it was really good, and I hope you enjoyed this one. And if you try it, let me know. You can please comment and like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you again tomorrow with another interesting recipe, and I hope you like it as well. So bye.